Hey guys, welcome back. We are again with PinkHatMan and another Dota All Hero Challenge. This leg of the challenge is going to be with Doom, this badass over here. This hero is called Doom, and he is a strength hero in Dota. This means that his main attribute is strength. Now, strength controls maximum HP and HP regeneration. So every time he gains a level, he gains a certain amount of strength. He'll gain more strength than heroes who have different main attributes like agility or intelligence. So these guys, strength heroes, are really suited for tank roles because their maximum HP bar when they get on max level is going to be a lot higher, and their HP regeneration is also going to be very high, which allows them to keep taking damage, regenerate, and also take a lot more hits than any other type of hero. Well, they're very suited for tank roles. Our Doom has 4 abilities. He's got one ability, it's called Devour, which you can target a creep or a creep on the lane or a creep in the jungle, and it will eat the creep, give you the gold, and if that creep has any passive abilities or active abilities, it will give them to Doom and you can use them yourself. He has Scorched Earth, which is an AoE ability which deals damage per second around Doom. He has Infernal Blade, which is a low cooldown targeted ability that you can cast on a hero, which will deal a percentage of that hero's max health as damage over time. So for like 3 seconds, he's going to take 5% of his max health as damage. So that's really good against tanks because they have a really high max HP bar, so it's going to deal a lot of damage. And it also does a mini stun for 0.4 seconds, I think. Then you have Doom. Doom is a whopping 16-second ultra huge silence, and it also mutes items. So heroes who are affected by Doom, they can't cast spells, they can't use items, all they can do is right-click you or run away. That's the only options they have. And they're also taking damage over time. Every second they take damage for the time that this is activated on them. And it lasts for 16 seconds. So it's a very, very powerful nuke. He also comes with two passive abilities. This passive ability here is called Life Pain, which allows him to deal 15% more damage to heroes who are lower level than him. So that means that Doom is very suited for being a mid laner, because mid lane gets more XP than any other lanes on the map. So like top lane, bot lane, they're going to have 2 heroes. Usually it will be 2 heroes on the top, 1 hero in the mid, and 2 heroes on the bot. Now the thing is, the 2 heroes on the top are sharing XP from the creep and hero kills. The 2 heroes on the bot are also sharing XP, but the mid laner gets full XP all for himself, which allows him to level almost twice as fast as the guys on the lanes. He's suited for mid lane or for jungling because of this Devour ability and his facet. So he gets 15% more damage on people who have lower level than him. So he's really good on early and mid game. But as soon as you hit late game, where everybody's level gets to the same maximum level, then his power really tapers off. So you want to get the win within, I think, like 40 minutes with this guy on a normal game. In this challenge, we're going to try and do it under 30 minutes without dying. And he's got another facet which you can pick from these 3, which is either Gluttony, which gives you 2 charges on the Devour. That's what I picked because I want to farm fast. I want not only to get XP fast, but I also want to get gold fast. And this allows you to, every 45 seconds roughly with 2 charges, you can just eat a creep and get the gold without bothering with hitting it or whatever. So it really accelerates farm. And you've got another facet called Devil's Bargain, which allows Doom to sell his items for 90% of their value, but he has increased buyback costs. Now, our challenge is not dying, so you don't care about buyback in that case. But I wasn't thinking that I'm going to sell any items. I don't think I have time for that because the challenge is so short. And then you've got a last facet called Impending Doom, which increases the duration of his ulti, the 16-second silence, by 0.6 seconds every 6 minutes of the game. So every 6 minutes, you get 0.6 seconds added onto the duration of your ulti, which means on a 30-minute game, instead of 16 seconds, it would become 19 seconds, which can make the difference sometimes. All right, so the problem with this hero is, as you can see, he has a lot of unit-targeted abilities and not a lot of AoE damage. I'm playing alone against bots. That means that my bots are not going to be helping me. They're passive. They're going to stay on their lane, and they're not going to join any team fights. If I have a fight, it's either going to be me against 3 or me against 5 enemy heroes. That's usually what's going to happen. And they're going to throw everything at me, and I'm going to have to kill at least 3 of them for them to like think twice and go back and not try and finish me off, because usually they can finish you off if they really want to. But if you manage to really deal damage to them and kill them, they retreat. But killing only 1 is not enough. You need to at least kill 2 or 3. So there we go. I'm gonna have to get this guy, this like nuker, and transform him into an AoE tank fighter. So I'll show you how I did that in the video. Let's get into it. All right, and here we are on the video. Let's go. So I created the lobby so that I could, you know, get the bots. I got passive bots against unfair bots. I am on the passive bot team. Oh, what happened there? So here you can see I'm playing against Treant Protector. He's going to be a problem because he's going to heal the towers. I've got also Void. I'm scared of his ulti. That is a problem because he can freeze me and they can deal damage to me. And then Beastmaster at the back there has a long stun. Bounty Hunter is not a big problem. So there you go. I started farming. I'm just going to skip over this. I put this on 50x speed because it's not that entertaining to watch me farm. On the early game, I'm not strong enough to actually take the fights, so I didn't stay and fight. I'll just run and let them take damage from the tower. But as you can see, I managed to push almost 2 towers. And I don't remember when I won, how I won, if I actually won this one. This is going exceedingly fast. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is probably either when I win or when I die. I'm not sure. So you can see my build here. I've got boots. I'm building a heart. I've got a harpoon, which is good to get people who are trying to escape. You can get them back. I've got a Radiance for AoE damage, a Shiva's Guard for armor and more AoE damage, and a Vanguard for tankiness. So the Vanguard prevents people from dealing too much physical damage. So let's see. And I got the mana regen ability from a creep. So you see these two skills in the middle there beside the Infernal Blade. This one and this one. These are skills that I got from the jungle. So I guess I'm waiting for the creeps here, because they're really good at getting rid of the creeps so that I can't actually push the tower. And there you go. There's 5 of them that are going on me. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I don't remember what happened with this fight. We'll see. We'll see. All right, just getting the creeps, staying safe. Taking the creeps on the lane. You see, I'm already over time. It's already 32 minutes here. Oh, maybe I'm farming my heart. Maybe I don't want to go in a 1v5 fight because I don't have a heart yet. Oh, as you can see, I also got Midas in addition to Devour. Ah, yeah, this is good for Void. You see, like, the Doom prevents him from doing anything. He can't reverse the damage. And he has a gem. Oh, that's smart. Well, that's not smart for Void, but whatever. Nobody's invisible on my team. We don't have invis heroes. Okay, so that's the Infernal Blade dealing a lot of damage. You see that? That's like the max HP. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Now Razor has this ability where you can take my damage away from me. But the problem is I've got a lot of AoE burn damage, so they can't do anything about that. Even if they take my attack damage away, I'm still just beating them up. Like, they don't have a chance. They don't stand a chance. Yeah, that's his ability where he can reverse damage. But now he's used it, it's on cooldown. Oh, am I gonna be able to get him? Yes, he's dead. So yeah, they've got really low cooldowns on their respawns because they're low level and they keep dying. So they can keep spawning and spawning and spawning and spamming at me and getting rid of the creeps so that I can't push the tower. 34 minutes. Look at that. Holy crap. That's a long game, but I feel with this hero it's actually pretty good because he really is not made for AoE damage and tanking. And you've also got to factor in the fact that we've got Treant Protector, who is constantly healing the towers. So that makes it very difficult for me to actually push. See, I can't damage the tower because there's no creeps there. And they keep getting rid of the creeps. And I'm the only one pushing. If you look down there, these two heroes, they're my friends. And they're just at the tower doing nothing. Down here, they lost the tower and he's just doing nothing down there. So like, I'm the only one pushing, fighting against these guys. It's so tedious. Hitting the tower, and this guy is gonna heal the tower, I bet. Oh, he saved him. Yeah, but they're not high level enough. They can actually go against me now. I'm max level, so I deal 15% more damage, and I have a Radiance, and I have Shivas, and there's Infernal Blade, which is insane damage. You see, I'm going way over time. I think it's gonna be in 40 minutes, but I really did choose properly because Doom would just not be beneficial for me. I don't need more damage on one person. I need more damage on everybody at the same time. Like, you see, they're still managing to whittle me down. They got me down to half HP. If they had 2 more people in there actually hitting me, they could get me down to 20%. And they're pretty low level. They don't have items. They're not very strong, but they do have a lot of healing. He's got like Guardian Greaves, which is good for healing. Yeah, that guy is just committing suicide. So you see, I had that for a while. I just didn't even level it because I was busy. And there we go. Almost done. Almost done. So that's the build I used. Phase Boot for going through creeps. It's important for catching up to people. Heart of Tarask gives me the tankiness. It gives me, like, if you see my regen, it's like 25 passive regen now. I'm taking damage, I think. I think it should be up to like 100 regen. Maybe it's the bug where, like, if the item completes inside your inventory, it doesn't give you the full effect of the item. So you need to take it out of your inventory, put it in the backpack, and put it back into your inventory to get the full effect. I think that's what's happening with the heart. It should be like 140 regen, something like that. I've got 5000 HP. I'm difficult to kill. I've got a Radiance, which is good for AoE damage, because it really accumulates. This is like 65 burn damage, and Scorched Earth is another like 40, so that's 100 damage per second, and Scorched Earth is pretty long lasting. Over 10 seconds you can like burn them for 1000 damage, and if you add like the burn from the Infernal Blade, it's going to be a lot of damage. Basically, it's going to be really a lot of damage. I can't calculate the Infernal Blade damage because I can't actually click on them, because this is a recording of me playing. This is not actually like this is not like the Dota playback where I can click on the heroes. I might do that for the next video. I might actually use that. Smart. But then I can't speed it up or slow it down as I want. Oh, I might be able to. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. I don't know if it records the lobby matches, but if it does, I'll check. And maybe I'll be able to do that. That's a really long stun. Beastmaster is like a 3.5 second stun AoE. It's very OP. But now his friends aren't helping him because they know that I'm just gonna kill them all. I'm much too high level for them, so they just don't even bother fighting anymore. This is why I just ended. And there we go. 38 minutes. Yeah, you could... I would have gone if... It depends, like... Crimson Guard or Abyssal, it really depends. If you're taking a lot of damage and you feel like you need some more tankiness, you go for Crimson. if people are getting away from you and you can't get the kills, you go for Abyssal. So there we have it. I won in 38 minutes 57 seconds with Doom with this AoE build. And 46-0. Not too bad. Not too bad. 114,000 damage. That's insane. Yeah, but it's a 40-minute game, right? I didn't manage to do it in under 30 minutes. It's too difficult with this guy, especially when they're healing the towers and all of that. But yeah, good game, good game. So that's how you would do it if you were playing alone against 5. Now, obviously, that's not how you're going to be playing in ranked or how you're going to be playing in casual or even turbo, because it's not really the playstyle. Like, you'll have a team, so you can actually, you know, play with your team. There, I'm playing 1v5. This is a 1v5 build. And it wouldn't work against actual heroes who are farmed up and have items and like are using their ultis. If you notice in this whole game, I don't think I got ultied by Void a single time. He didn't put me in chrono. I don't believe I got tracked by Bounty Hunter, which gives him like an extra critical damage chance. And Razor was just terrible. I don't know what he was doing, like how he didn't manage to get me, because he could suck up all my damage and just kite me and kill me. But he didn't have a Desolator, he didn't have Daedalus, he didn't have any items, so it's just garbage. Yeah, it's very different. Like, I wouldn't play this build in a game against people, but I might try it just to see what it does. But I assume this is not going to be my score. Like, my score is going to be more like 2-12, 19 or something like that. All right, that's it, guys. I will see you on the next one, which is going to be so it's going to be Earth Spirit. That's the next hero I'm going to try. Earth Spirit is going to be a challenge. He's not a hero I can play, so we'll see how it goes. That's the end of today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to